Like checking off all the boxes. Fine as hell. He believes that a man should be the provider. Hold on, let's rewind. I'm Tracy. I'm a single mother. I left my baby daddy a while ago. I started my celibacy while I was with my baby daddy, so that should just let you know how checked the fuck out I was, right?
Right. Gave the cheeks up to your baby daddy, right? Let him get the cheeks, impregnate you, then decides to go celibate.
So now I'm popping the fuck out, putting myself out there and stuff like that.
Right.
And I'll say I got about like 4 good boyfriends right now. Like, may the best man win. But really, I had this great guy and I had to cut him off. You ever have a guy that is so like, I don't know, he just checks off all the boxes. He's very well-rounded. He's a gentleman. He does all the things, has all the things, except that motherfucking spark. And I don't know, being with my baby daddy for 4.5 years, I'm not trying to waste any more time. So it's just like, if I don't feel that thing, you know, I don't want it. I don't want it. And like, so we went out to eat. This was our second date.
I'm sorry, I gotta say it. You found a good man who checked off. Guys, follow me, please. Please try to follow me here. Imagine making a list of boxes. A man checks all of them, or a woman checking all of them. And there's a box that's not on there. And that box is a spark, right? You're looking for a spark. And you ruin an opportunity with the man who's going to wife you after a child. She saved that man a headache. Let's keep listening.
Our third date. We went out to eat this past weekend, and he was ready to cancel his plans. He went to the Ruger concert. He was ready to cancel. And I'm just, in my head, I'm just like, please don't cancel, because I'm counting down like the minutes, the seconds for this date to be over. And it's like, yeah, it don't matter how fine you are, how much money you have. Like, I've just never been one of those girls. If you don't speak to my mind, if we're just not clicking, I can't waste my time with you. I really can't. It's serving nobody anything. And my mind and my body is very much connected. If I was trying to get f***ed, I would have f***ed my baby daddy 2.5 years ago, you know? So it's like, yeah, I really hate that for me, because I could be having all my bills paid right now, but I had to let him go. Y'all ever had that? You ever had a guy that like
boy, oh boy, the tears. Oh man, they're coming.
Very handsome and just really sweet, super pressed about you, just like, you know, a good guy. But for whatever reason, it's not hitting for you. What did you do? Did you like hold on? Because I tried to hold on to see if it would build up over time, because I'm definitely a lover's girl. You know, I love so much. I watch Love is Blind. I watch The Bachelorette.
There you go. Oh, and you know what? I was almost thinking like, maybe my guy might have needed to work on some stuff, because the video was getting to the end. Usually they'll snitch on themselves, but at the last minute, at the buzzer, she's talking about reality TV shows like Love is Blind, The Bachelor, and using those in a serious conversation about locking down somebody for, I'm sure she wants a marriage, a long-lasting relationship. This coffee
smells like shit.
Smells like shit. I know you guys haven't heard that one in a while. I can't make this stuff up, guys.
So like, I do believe, like some things take a little bit longer to happen. Like, I know that some people have that slow burn.
And you're basing this off The Bachelor and Love is Blind. Oh man. Top comment here says, I'm not trying to be funny, but how old are you? You've got an actual woman here responding back, asking for your age, because you sound immature. And the disheartening thing about all this is she's a mother. She's a mother. Well, let's see. We may have read this wrong. Let's see what else she has to say. I realized as I got older, I realized that the immediate spark is usually a warning from your body telling you to stop. Every time there was an immediate. She keeps going here. Spark, it never turned out well. The problem is this woman realized this too late. F a spark. What are your list of values? Does someone meet those list of values? To sit there and judge a relationship off the spark, and you actually want to enter a long-lasting relationship that leads to marriage, I guarantee you that's what she wants, then you just don't understand how life works. You just don't get how life works. You had a good man and you ruined it. This isn't the last good man she's probably going to ruin. And this is not me saying this. Don't go, Shisha, how do you know she's good? She said, you've ever met a good man, but that one thing is off. The spark, chances are she loves herself. Pokey. Goes on to say, so another comment here. This gentleman says, women are so quick to reject good men for superficial reasons, but then they keep chasing after bums and players and complain when they get hurt. And then people look at me crazy and say, Chisha, how can you laugh sometimes? Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's sad because sometimes it's funny. Here's somebody else who says, based off the response, you were definitely correct. I guess she made a response video to his comment. Here it is. Let's check it out. Hold on. We got to put this. Hold on.
I keep eating y'all up in the comments, but them shits is getting deleted. This is ghetto. So y'all can just post on my story, but I can't eat y'all up. Like, babe, it takes a bum to know a bum, okay? Your mother name is Roche. You hear my son? He agrees. Your name is Roshade Reinvented. That inventing ain't working.
Poor son. Poor young man. Well, let me not jump to conclusions, but sounds like she might have full custody.
Yeah. When you get a little tight, you ain't even speaking proper English? Yeah, because that's not what I was supposed to say. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. Oh, we'll be here. We'll be here to capture it all. Somebody else, she says, in 3 years, watch this video and it will explain to you why you're single. Here's somebody else who says, stay single and stop wasting folks' time. Somebody else here, he goes on to say, keep it real with him. She says, go eat some rice. Here's somebody else who added, she's a single mom when she quick to say provider in describing the man. That's hilarious. That is true. That is hella true. The profiles change. And, it's just what it is. She responds back here. She says, I also said he's a gentleman, very well-rounded, sweet, handsome. Obviously, being a provider, don't move me if I'm not with him. She goes on to say, you sound pressed about my preference. You want his number? Oh. Somebody else here added, perhaps should you go back to your child's father? Go back to your baby daddy. Go back to your man's father. She says, would you like his number so you could go be with him? Go back to the man who you gave the greatest gift you could have given anybody on this earth. He clapped it. He owned it. He impregnated it. He did that. The man you're running away from. At one point, you said, you can bust inside of me raw. Somebody else who says, the spark, girl, that's a lie. If he's a man of value and integrity, he is a keeper. It's the spark you create. I'm almost shocked. If you find a good man, hold on to him tight. I'm shocked, man. Oh, you're messing up when the majority of women in the comment section are over here trying to talk some sense into you. Oh boy, it's coming. Guys, listen, of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. Appreciate you always checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.